Okay, that took a little bit to do. I don't know why that took so long to get up and running, but we're up and running now, or at least we should be. Okay, so, um, hi, I'm Sam, and welcome to my art live. I'm a art student, so I have to do art things, and right now I am doing homework, so you're gonna get to watch that. Yay. Um, but yeah, I'm currently trying to work on an animation, but this is for Twitch itself. My webcam's up here. You can see my dog in the background. She's just chilling. The mic's right here, so let me know if there are any audio issues. But yeah, I can't have the mic in front of me because my desk is too small. I'm clearly like in college. You can like see the fucking mess of my life right now. We're just gonna move this forward and hope the gain is enough that you can hear it. Anyway, I was working on this animation. I have to put my hair up because it's fucking hot in here. But I was working on this animation for like the Twitch follower thing, but then I realized I have schoolwork to do, so I thought, oh, we might as well just do that instead. Because, you know, I might as well be productive with my life. So, let's see. I'll actually open these in two windows. That way I can see everything. Hopefully. Please allow me to do so. Okay, or just don't snap. That's fine. I didn't need the window to snap in place anyway. Okay. So by the way, this is my first time doing this. If not like completely obvious by what's happening right now. So yeah, here's where we are. It's taken time, I'll tell you that. I actually did stream for I streamed for a company before I did this, and I can 100% tell you it was not freaking worth it, because fuck that company. But, what am I trying to open? I'm trying to open something. There it is. God, what a pain in the butt. Alright, actually, I think I can just have this open, but we'll see. We'll see how wrong this goes, I suppose, is the best way to put it. I need to, like, minimize. My screen is just full of everything, because I don't have two monitors, I only have one. So, anyway. I have a drawing glove, because, duh. I'm getting texts from my friends. This is really professional. Although, honestly, I never said this was going to be professional, so. My dog is in the background, so you'll hear her, and you'll hear when she throws her bone at me. Her name is Chiron, like the Greek character, I guess. But anyway, let me see. You can see all my like folders, but I'm gonna start doing some schoolwork now because I'm working on a storyboard for class, and it's going. That's all I can say. It's definitely going. I have to finish it by Monday, so we're gonna try to do that today. And I have like a good amount of what's the word? Stuff done, but you know, I don't know if that's gonna be perfect. I'm trying to get these audio levels so you guys can hear. Oops, shit. So you guys can hear and see me, but the thing is, my head is right here, and I'm gonna bop the microphone. But let's see how this goes. Anyway, I'm trying to. I don't even know how to describe my story. Gosh darn it, Chiron, why? I don't even know how to describe my story to y'all. Like, it's so chaotic, and it doesn't make much sense. So, we'll just see how this goes. If anything, I'll just be talking to myself for like 3 hours because I have to work at 8, so. And if anything, you're just gonna see the top of my head, which I guess is fine. Anyway, but I'm basing the storyboard off of something I did in school, and I honestly forgot what the idea was. So, let me think. I can probably pull it up on here. I have a portfolio if you wanted to check that out. I highly doubt you're gonna find anything on there. You can hear my dog, like, heavy breathing in the corner. You can also probably hear my computer because it's right next to my freaking microphone. This is a really small setup, let me just say that. I didn't even draw this right now that I realize it. Whoops. Luckily, it's a storyboard. Girlie, chill! It's okay! She's going fucking ham on that bone. Okay. I'm thinking. I'm gonna put this on Do Not Disturb, so you can't see my text messages, because that's really weird. Okay. Well, cool. You can obviously hear my dog in the background, so that means the microphone's working. That's nice. I can show you the other storyboard parts, I guess. That way you can at least be caught up somewhat. Clearly this is like professional work here. Like, I don't know what else you want me to say. It's hopefully self-explanatory, but like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really want to explain it, so here we are. And then, I don't know, because this was supposed to be the opening to my, what's it called? The opening to my, like, animation, because I have to make a senior capstone animation, and I don't know, I think it's really dumb, because I already did it, but I have to do it again. Is there a possible way to see? Nope, there's not. Okay. Oh, that's not what I meant to open, but there it is anyway. Cool. Hello? I don't know what's going on. Oops. So we're getting there. There you go. I have to like go through all these windows because I haven't gone through any of them. Because I don't know what's going on. Is that it? Nope. Okay, well. I don't know what's going on. I feel like such an old person when I do this, though. Okay. Can I pull up, like... What is it? Would it be stats? Oh, yes, I can pull up stats. There's one of you. Hello. That's funny. Alright. So, anyway. I don't really know how to explain this, nor do I actually know how I'm going to animate it. I think what I ended up doing was just putting it together and hoping that it, like, worked. But, oh, it's on this layer. I'm trying to find this stupid line, like, you know when you do stuff and, like, random lines appear. Anyway, that's not the point. You can hear my dog. I'm very sure that this is so entertaining to you guys. You can see all, like, my character designs and stuff down here. But I don't know where to go from this part because I think it's not the best. I didn't actually plan past, like, the first scene in this entire thing, so hopefully it works. Let's see. It was funny because when I first did test streaming yesterday, someone joined and they were only here for like half a second. You got your toy? What now? What do you want? Okay, well, she's gonna stand there. What? Alright, hold on. This is clearly professional. I don't know if she's gonna do anything, because she's still a puppy, so she still does all the puppy things. But while we wait for her to take action, I'm going to take these two items, and I would like to duplicate them. I don't know. When I streamed for this, when I worked at that streaming company, it wasn't as fun because I didn't actually know who was watching me, but to be fair, I don't actually know if anyone's watching me now, which isn't really that big of an issue. Maybe I should move that camera down, but whatever. You can see I'm watching my dog in the background because I'm like, what is she doing? Trying to eat the bed. But if anything, it's just going to be me working, and you're probably only going to see the top of my head because I have great camera placement. I don't know. This storyboard is so strange to me, though. Like, it's so weird. Because this story just doesn't make sense. I think I just made it to make it. Yep. You go, girl. You freak out in the corner. And I'm sure the top of my head is just as entertaining as the rest of whatever I'm doing right now. She is really gone. Unfortunately, I decided to be stupid and animate this character with, like, all these hairs on it. And that was just such a dumb move on my part because now I have to draw them out every single time. Which is just wonderful. I'm just such a genius. But I'm planning on having most of my streams be like this, but I also want to do, like, not variety content, but I kind of just want to do whatever I want to do. Because I feel like that would be hype. The best part is that it's silent because this is my first stream, so I don't know what I'm allowed to do and what I'm not allowed to do. So we're gonna sit here in silence and I'm gonna talk to myself for 3 hours long, I guess. While my dog freaks out in the background. Hey! Alright, give me a second. Hey, stop. Stop chewing things that aren't supposed to be chewed. You have so many toys. Go on! Handle up! Alright. Go on. Hey. Handle up! Ugh. Handle up. Ugh. There you go. Sometimes it's easier to have her in a crate, but honestly, ugh. It's only because I don't have to watch her and I don't have to make sure she doesn't like pee on the floor or something. Professionalism, I know. Alright, there you go. Take a break. Ugh. Such a menace. Alright. We're back. As if you didn't see me move. But yeah. Let's see. Alright. So I'm still continuing to draw. I'm so sorry this is like awkward and silent. I'm still figuring out what to do, but I'm hoping it becomes less uncomfortable with time. But you know, first time for everything. Anyway, if you want to know about me, which I'm sure you do because we're sitting here in silence anyway. I go to a university for art school, like an idiot, and it's great, but like not really. It's like not really great, but here we are. What is this? I should have done more research before this. Will I? No, but I would like to see who's viewing me, if anyone at all, but I cannot seem to see that right now. So that's good. So now I'm just clicking through everything because what the hell else am I supposed to do? It doesn't tell me my viewers on top, so that's fun. I thought it would. If you are watching, say hi in the chat, I guess, because then at least I won't be sitting here in silence with myself. Strange things. Huh. Alright. Anyway, I made this guy too big, and he's too fuzzy. But we're just gonna shrink him down a little bit. Who cares about proportions when you can just cry, I guess, because, bruh, this school is really gonna be the death of me. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know what's going on. It's just happening. Like, things are just happening, and I'm just like, okay. It feels so bizarre. Alright. So I'm also animating in ones, so there's that too, which is like great, like death, but I did it to myself, so I don't really know what I was expecting. And like I don't know if I'm gonna animate in ones when it finishes, but we're definitely gonna be in ones for a little bit. Actually, I feel like I skipped a frame. You really are just looking at the top of my head. I'll have to move the camera because this is not the best thing. Maybe I'll lean back and do the art from back here. That way I don't also like break my back over this. So let's see. I can have his leg coming through his body. That way he's actually like doing the motion of getting up. I don't know. To be fair, this is kind of a winging it type situation. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I just know I have to have it done by school. And by school, I mean by Monday, because it's due. For some reason, my teacher made it due on 9/11. And I was like, I mean, yeah, that's kind of funny. But, like, girl, I don't want to do this. Like, I don't want to work on this right now. And, like, I don't know what I'm doing. But most of the time I don't know what I'm doing, and I feel like I'm just winging half my projects anyway, so I hope you guys at least enjoy the school content, because I could tell you I'm not enjoying school, so there's that. What do you think? I have this stupid blanket too, and I don't know why I drew this blanket. Like, it has no relevance to the actual story. I suppose I'll tell you the story since we're sitting here in silence. This is, like, the story about, like, a world where the sun disappears. And it's supposed to be, like, super deep and metaphorical, but in reality, I had a project that I had to finish, and I said, oh, there's a due date. Okay. I'll just do this out of desperation, and that's what I did. And, like, I have a lot of respect for that professor, but maybe not so much now. I mean, I do like that professor, but right now, like, I didn't want to be in that class, so obviously I didn't try, which is kind of shameful on my part, but, like, I don't want to do this. That's too bright. And now I'm just sitting here coloring. Like, I have an illustration class, too, which I was hoping to show you guys and, like, stream about, too. Just because, like, I feel like the only way I'd get my artwork done is by sitting here and talking while doing it and, like, pretending I have an audience. So, that's what we're doing. And yes, I know there are easier ways to color in Procreate. I just choose to do it this way because it's a little more accurate, and I don't like the way this brush looks when you, like, do the drop coloring in. Kind of looks weird. Oops. But, I didn't use Procreate before. Like, when I originally made this story, I was using Photoshop because I don't like Adobe, but I got it very interestingly, we'll say. And, like, I used a very interesting method. But I got, and it was, like, it worked fine. I just don't think having a laptop and carrying that around is, like, the most effective way of doing things, because it's not so quick in the action. I don't know how much of, like, the storyboard she wants of this, because, like, I feel like I could just keep jump cutting it, because, like, these storyboards aren't, like, that, like, the first half of the storyboard is so quick and like, jump cutty, but this part I feel like is just going to be slow motions, and, like, I don't know if I have to show that or not. I don't exactly know what she wants us to show. Because she didn't technically say we want to make a storyboard. But at the same time, like, I feel like we have to, just because I guess it would be part of this. What is on this layer? Nothing. Okay. But I actually don't mind storyboarding, because I'm sure you asked anyway. But I don't mind storyboarding. I'm more in the post-production part of it. I have a lot of friends who storyboard, because I'm an artist, so I have artist friends in school. But they storyboard, and they're actually meant to do it, like, they're good at it. And it's not that I'm not good at it, it's just, like, I like it, but it's not something I necessarily want to do, but it's not something I don't want to do either. You can hear my dog freaking out in the crate. Like, I like storyboarding just because I feel like it's a little bit less work than animating, but at the same time, like, if you want good storyboards, then it's, like, the work is still, like, there. I never thought about what this blanket would do when he got up. Okay, so this animation has to be, like, a minute long. Oops, I forgot to draw the eye. This animation has to be 1 minute to 5 minutes long, and to be fair, I think the opening scene is going to take about 1 minute anyway. So I don't think this is, like, necessary, but at the same time, I'm scared that it won't take the minute, so on the off chance that it doesn't, I'm going to just extend it out. Because I don't want to have undertime. I'd rather have overtime and cut parts out, because it's not necessary. But that's what everyone says, so we'll just have to see how it goes. I don't know. I'm also not that great with proportions and storyboards. Like, I was watching this video on YouTube about, it was this person roasting Steven Universe because, like, they were talking about all the errors and all, like, how bad the story got and stuff like that. And in their defense, they weren't wrong. Like, that show was, like, kind of good to begin with, but then it got, like, really not that good. And, that's also just my opinion. but like I think I was too young to understand what was going on when I watched it, even though like I was definitely of age. I think I just like was bored because I remember it being during quarantine and I was just sitting there watching it and I was just like, wow, this animation's so good. But after watching that video, I was like, this animation's not that great, but like, who am I to talk? I'm not in animation school, and now I am, so now I'm one to talk. But like, who am I to talk when I'm making animations of a literal sprite? Like, this looks like the little sprites, the little soot sprites from Spirited Away. And like, that's not a bad thing, but I do feel like I kind of ripped that design. In my defense, they were inspired. It was inspired by that, so like, you know, it's not completely plagiarism. Ow! I just hit my computer. Oh fuck! Did I do this on the same layer? God damn it! I did. Ah, man. One thing I hate about layers is like I'm so fucking dumb sometimes. Like, every time this always happens, and it's always so embarrassing when it does, even if no one's watching. Ugh. Also, his eye's kind of big in this, but like, I guess I have to fix it. Just erase some of it out. Such a pain. I don't know. I know that like for these types of art classes, I don't necessarily like hate them, but it's such a big deal. It's an ordeal because they're studio classes, so they're 3 hours long, and I'm like, why do I have to sit here for 3 hours? Like, if I can do all of this from my room, why am I coming to the class? And like that's like a really awful mindset to have, but I know it's very common because I remember complaining about it all the time in freshman year because for some reason I didn't know that studio classes were 3 hours long, and I also wasn't aware that I had to like have long classes. I don't really know what was running through my mind, but I wasn't actually supposed to go into animation when I first came to school. Like when I was first deciding on a college, I was going to go into what's it called? I was going to go into like the STEM field. What are they saying? Yeah. I was gonna go study chemistry, like chemical engineering, and I didn't. So there's that. But not that I would have actually made that much money in that area anyway. But it's not like I'm gonna make much money in this area either, so here we are. And like, I could see myself enjoying this a lot more. However, I feel like I just put pressure. There's so much pressure on everything to do things, and I'm just like, I don't really care. Like, I don't really care, I'm sorry. But like, not sorry, but sorry. This character's not even like this tall. I don't know why I made him look like this. Also, his arm's not in the right place. There's so much wrong right now, but what I'm trying to do is get this done. Do I care if it's really good? No, because I'm not getting paid. You're not supposed to have these stupid intersecting lines. I had this one professor, and he told me that you're not supposed to have these like tangent or intersecting lines. So like one thing's not supposed to end right as another thing begins because it creates this weird like image for the viewer. And like he wasn't wrong, but at the same time that was like one of the most annoying lessons that I had to learn because first of all I'm stubborn, but it was annoying because it's such a habit, and it's such an awful habit at that. Okay. Now I have to draw this blanket again. I think what I'm gonna have happen is the blanket's gonna drape over his head when he gets up. Just because then I can have him throw it back down. And then I can animate him doing that, and hopefully that takes up like a good few seconds. It's raining. I forgot about that. That'll be fun. Because I have to walk through the rain when I go to work. Yay. I also forgot how fabric works, so there's that too. Oh, fun. Fun. I was gonna take my dog out again, but you know, I guess she doesn't have to go out. Because last time I went out, she knocked on our neighbor's door. And I had to talk to them and be like, I am so sorry that my dog knocked on your door. Oops. What's happening? Ugh, that's not what I meant to do. Exit out. Go back. I hope you can hear the rain, and I hope it's just so nice. I also hope my stream didn't stop because I'm not seeing myself move right now, so that's fun. We can have the blanket color. Isn't the sound of rain so pleasant? I love the rain. I love the sound it makes when it like hits your windshield because I get so tired. But obviously I'm either driving or I'm like outside, so it's only nice when I'm inside. But I like a lot of weather phenomenon, but only when I'm inside, which is just so picky. I actually don't like nature. I hate being outside. Ironically, I'm pretty sure I have a vitamin D, deficiency. So there's that, but I don't like being outside. I like nature, don't get me wrong. Like, I think it's beautiful, but whenever I go outside, I get bit up by like 1,000 mosquitoes, and I also get like severely uncomfortable in the heat. So I'm just like, I would rather just not be out there. And that's like such an art kid thing to say. But yeah, I hate being outside. That's the conclusion of this. It's not fun. But the rain is making me very thirsty, so I'm going to drink water. I think I'm gonna have the camera pan over, so I can actually just copy and paste this dude with the blanket on him. Actually, I can copy and paste a lot of this. Group, then duplicate, then move. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna switch his legs though. Oh, and his arms, I suppose. Fuck. Damn. I mean, the arm would still pivot in the same place, so it's not like I have to get rid of that much. Just animator things. I hope this is like thoroughly enjoyable for you to watch, and I can't tell if I'm being sarcastic with that or not, because I know for a fact that I really like watching people draw. I think it's so entertaining. Like, when my teachers draw in front of me, it's like ASMR. And, like, not in a rude way, but I do fall asleep, and it's so relaxing. But, I don't know if this is gonna... I don't know if I can say the same for this for you guys. But I guess we'll have to see how many people view and chat. No, wait, the arm would pivot in the same place. God damn it. Because it wouldn't just be the bottom of the arm. Ugh. Be like the whole arm. My only concern with this character design is the fact that, like, when I erase things, filling them in is so much more difficult than anything else because it just doesn't look natural, and I don't know how to make it look natural and how to make it look all flowy. I think some people have like better character design ideas than this just because they're probably more efficient, but yeah, we're here for a good time, not a long time, I guess. Excuse me. Alright. Where was the other arm? Forward. So the other arm would be back. Cool. You probably actually wouldn't even see the other arm. Well, you might see like part of it here. It'll give the illusion that the arms are swinging back and forth. I'm awful at walk cycles too. So that's fun. Or like not, I don't actually think I've ever made a good walk cycle, which is like not really something you want to hear, but I don't think I have, because I remember in 3D, like 3D animation, I made a walk cycle and I didn't particularly like it, but you're not supposed to do stuff like this, but I didn't particularly like it, but I turned it in anyway because desperate times call for desperate measures, and it was literally due, so. Okay. So I'm gonna have this pan over slightly. So we're gonna move everything over. We're gonna move this over. We're gonna shrink this dude down. And then we're gonna continue the floor. Actually, we're gonna pan it over more. That way it's not tangenting because it looks friggin' weird. And we're gonna continue this floor. The thing is, I don't know if I want to draw the floor either or not, because sometimes drawing the floor, or like if I want to draw the background or not, because I don't know if like that would even be a good idea. Because this background's so, like, it's in a cave, so if I can draw a cave, that's great and all, but like, I think I've tried, and like, it hasn't looked bad before. Excuse me, it hasn't looked bad before, but I don't trust myself to do it again, and I'm still scared about it. And like, I don't know if it'll actually look good, which is kind of concerning, because like, it kind of has to look good, like it has to look like a cave, which isn't necessarily difficult in theory, but every time I try to draw things, they never turn out the way I want them to. Maybe I'll move the blanket down his head. Oops. And then down onto the floor. You can hear my computer really huffing with this one. It's not even like that difficult of a task either. Alright. He looks like he has a veil. I will say though, streaming and stuff like this is what I've always wanted to do, like since I was younger. So I'm glad I'm finally getting around to it, because it was a lot of like empty words before. I would like talk about it all the time, but I would only do it, like I would never actually like get to it. So I'm hoping this is like something that brings me closer to that. Like, I want it to be a hobby specifically, because sorry to say, but I don't think this is going to support me in a living, because in this economy I can't even afford a house, so I can't even afford milk for that matter. Okay, so the blanket's gonna fall as he walks forward. I'm not sure what music I'm allowed to stream on here, so I'm gonna have to research that, because sitting here in silence is really not the wave. Clearly. I feel like it's just incredibly awkward, not gonna lie, so hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully I'll find out something to stream. Who's the one person that clipped this? I still have one viewer, and I think that's really funny. There's just one person here watching consistently. I want to know how many people have like snuck in. Oh, there you go. Now it updates. Oh, I was wondering why it didn't update earlier. Okay, well, I have one viewer and one follower. Yay. Okay. The blanket falls. You can see my amazing handwriting. I never made notes of any of these. Blanket slides, actually. know I'm not allowed to play copywritten music, but I don't know what else I'm allowed to play. But I can tell you this is not the best quality because we're sitting here in silence, and that's probably really uncomfortable for a lot of you, even though there's only one person watching. Leans forward. Sits up. Okay. Director's notes. I have no idea what I want him to do next, though, so there's that. I should play Kevin MacLeod. I'm thinking, because what I might do is pause and see what I can play. I think I'm going to pause the stream, and then I'm going to see what I can play, because I don't want to get copyrighted. Let me think. We'll see. Alright, let me think. Not that anyone's actually, like, freaking watching, except for this one person. Alright, I'm gonna pause the stream and I'll get it back up, but I just want to see what music I can play, because sitting here in silence, even for me, is kind of painful. Alright. I should be back up and I should have the music working. I don't know if I actually do. We're learning as we go. I'm gonna see if I can play it and let me know if it's too loud. Okay. I'm gonna turn it down a little on my end. This is just to turn it down on my speakers. I hope that worked. I'm playing NCS music, so I don't know if there's a description, but I'll put it in the chat. There you go. Perfect. Now it's credited. There's no description for this, and this is like EDM music, and I found it because it's not copywritten, so I hope you can hear it. Let me know. I'm gonna start drawing again while this goes, cause, you know. My next streams will probably be more professional when I actually end up, like, understanding what's going on. Excuse me. Alright. Excuse me. Oh, I was like, what's wrong with the background? This? Yes. Alright. So he walks away. And then the blanket will fall off. I don't know what to do after this. Because my whole thing is like, okay, so he's gonna walk away, and then he's gonna go somewhere, and he's gonna, like, I have to show that he's gonna wander around, but I'm not really sure how to do that. I love that there's also one viewer on this. It just makes this so much more fun. I love this one viewer who's been sticking around for the whole vibe. The whole vibe of a mess that this stream is. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, I remember this. Oop. Cool. Alright. I hope this music is just immaculate. I'm still thinking about what to even do for this. Because, like, it has to be done by tomorrow, And I only have a few things done. And I have to put it all into a PowerPoint too, which is so stupid. Cause like so I have this whole thing written out as to what I want. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. This is this is for something else. And you can see all my like courses up here. It's not spelled right, but I have these like pilot episode ideas. And this is like what the original art looks like. But sorry, I have to answer texts. This is what the original art looked like, but like I said, I did this in Photoshop, and it's not necessarily my proudest work, but like, I don't know what to do. Cause like, I was debating on whether or not I wanted to animate this opening pilot episode or animate a scene that I had already had prepared. And so far I have the prepared scene, but I don't have like any of the... I never thought about what would happen between like the opening scene and I can't think of what happened between the opening scene and the scene that I'm like currently working on. Someone said they can hear me, so I'm gonna turn that up a little bit. I remember listening to music like this when I was like watching YouTube in like 2013. But like I have to animate this creature finding his friend, but I don't know where to go from this like morning routine because I have to establish this routine, and I'm not sure. Damn, it's dark outside, and I'm not sure what to like establish. Is this loud? I hope you guys can hear me. It looks like it's loud enough because I turned the gain up on this microphone like crazy, so you could probably hear everything. Let's see. Well, I think I'm gonna keep procrastinating and typing out tags. Okay. Ow! I just opened my computer. This is like most of my thinking process anyway. I'm just sitting here talking to myself. So if he walks away, I guess the next thing would be, because I don't want him to keep walking, he has to do something. I guess I should take the chance to establish the world. Or maybe I could jump cut to behind him. Let's have him continue walking for a little bit longer. Yeah, okay. Then we're going to duplicate this group. Move it over. We're also going to move the floor. Because I don't think it's necessary to have this in now. And the ones that are also there. Actually, don't need to anymore. We need the guy from here. Well, trickle down. And I don't want to keep them in the middle of the frame. So we'll keep them in the back third, which is the little freeze type situation. So I'm going to need 4. I don't have one of those yet. Bumpy floor. I was planning on using, what I might do later off stream is I want to make a poly, like a low poly cave to put him in because this like scratchy background is just not where it's at. I'll have to turn it back down. The music. Can I move? Okay. Maybe I'll turn my mic audio up too. It is up. Okay. We'll turn this down, and then we'll turn the gain up. Okay. I should be peaking audio right now. I almost dropped my phone. We love this EDM vibe. It's the wave. Alright, so if he keeps walking, the blanket's completely fallen off him now. I should have planned this out way better, like, before this project was due, but, like, why would I do that? That's, like, smart people energy that I don't have right now. Or not smart people energy, non-procrastinating people energy. Okay. So the blanket fell off. He's still walking. I'm gonna put a stalactite here. To separate the scene a little bit. Oop, that looks like a candle. And we're gonna make them a little bit darker so that you can see that they're in the background. This EDM music is just really pumping me up. I really have to go to work today too. That's a kicker. I was like, I'm gonna stream today because I wanted to get homework done, but it's not like I'm not going to be doing this at work anyway. Because I work as a classroom monitor, and I sit there and make sure people don't cut their fingers off, which is even more fun. But in reality, I think people are just like, just don't do that. I have to make sure, because basically I watch people use power tools, and that if that's not exciting, I don't know what is. But like, they always, like, they never listen to me anyway, so like even if I did want to keep them safe, I feel like they would just give me attitude. It's like working in customer service and the customer's like, you're not my mom, you can't tell me what to do. And it's like, I mean, yeah, technically I can't tell you what to do, but like, you're gonna hurt yourself. And then I'm gonna be responsible for it. Oh my god, there are 2 viewers. Hey. I looked up. I'm glad someone else is here, because now it's not the only one person. Anyway, I'm streaming my art right now. I'm sure it's like super exciting, and I hope you hear the EDM music in the background. But actually I'm streaming my homework, if we're being completely honest. Let me know if the audio or the music is too like weird. But other than that, like, I hope the stream tags are what drew you in, because it's really just me doing work and I guess vibing by myself. But right now I'm doing a storyboard for one of my classes, and it's not really that exciting, I'm gonna be honest, but like, I'm also texting my friend because she doesn't want to talk in the chat up here. But she said she'd tune in, so I assume she's watching. But like, I have to watch back on, I have to answer texts too for work and all this stuff. It's so many like small things. Okay, so the blanket falls off, and I think I'm gonna have it, I think actually what I'm gonna do is put a jump cut, but instead of having these pillars here, I want to, or instead of having the stalactites here, I want to have pillars instead. So I might have him walk a few more steps towards those. That way I can just push them out of the way immediately. She's here now. Yay. Oh man, there's only 1 viewer left. They left. Bummer. That would have been fun. Oh, they're back. Welcome back. I guess. Alright. Alright. There is, but they might just be watching a watch. Y'all don't have to chat if you don't want to. But, you know, I'm here for the vibes, and the vibes only, because I don't want people to feel pressured to do anything. I'm just doing this for fun, because this is the only way I can get my work done, because I'm such a procrastinator. continues walking. And then I'm gonna make the camera pan too. I'm hoping to make this a quick sequence, but based on what's going on, I already have like this is my 3rd page of storyboards. So I'm not exactly sure how that's gonna go along the lines of like being short and sweet. But I also don't want to overwhelm myself because I know I'm stupid and I bite off more than I can chew. And like not necessarily stupid way. I just like sometimes am so ambitious that it like screws me over in the future anyway. Which sucks. Because you know when you have all these like crazy ideas and then you're just like left like, oh no, I can't finish them in time. They were too ambitious and now you just sit there and cry. I guess is the best way of putting it. Like I have so many ideas and I have so much I want to do, but it's like only a matter of time before I can't do it. Alright, so the blanket can actually get deleted from this scene. He is going to walk forward, so I'm going to use the other sprite. I keep switching off. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I keep switching off on his sprites because I want it to at least look like his legs are moving. Will I animate them like that? No. They left again. I'm so sorry. It was too boring for you. Man, bummer. I can't believe you didn't want to sit here and watch me talk to myself. That would have been way more fun. Alright. No, not that one. It's the one, it's from the group before that. Oof, look. Let's see. Duplicate you and then move you up. There you go. We got the right one. There it is. I like his semi-transparency. It's really making this. Okay, so we're gonna keep him in this corner of the screen in the 3rd. We're gonna move this down. Then fill in the ground. This is such a professional experience, guys. Like, who wouldn't want to be here? That's not the right color. This might be... Nope. We'll just match color. It's way easier. And then... I think I'm going to have a jump cut. Because then it will be easy and I don't have to draw it because I don't want to. I'm sure it's fun. It wasn't fun enough for that person, though. Maybe they were like, oh, maybe it'll get more exciting, and then it just proceeded to not get more exciting. Okay. Actually, if the blanket fell off, I think I'll have ducks coming in the background. That would be way better, because then... Yeah. I think I'll have him coming in the background. That way you can see him fly by. So we'll hold this for one more frame. He'll just keep walking. Yeah. Okay, so duplicate this one more time. Move it over. So much for having a short and sweet storyboard. Okay, delete this dude. Pull up the other dude so it looks like he's walking properly. I love the EDM music. I'm glad it's fun for you. You know, I don't know if it was a blessing or a curse to not be able to see what's it called? To not be able to see the viewers of my stream when I worked for that streaming company. Because it might have actually been more nice, because then I wouldn't have to worry about, like, being good or whatever. I'm kind of concerned about that now, but I'm sure everything will work out eventually. Alright. So we're gonna have ducks flying from the back. We need a black pen. He's gonna be super tiny in the back. Alright, so I know this doesn't make much sense to those who aren't actually, like, commonly here, but Dux is supposed to be this, like, little worm character, and that is the wrong brush, and he's, like, the secondary character to my story that I'm making for school, and in my defense, the story was made in freshman year, so you can't expect it to be that great, but I think it's pretty decent for what I have, considering, like, I have to get it done. So, he's gonna fly in over here. And this character can fly, and he's supposed to be, like, super... I don't even know how to describe it. He's like a wimp. But not a wimp. I guess he's, like, he's just a quiet character. And... I don't know. I feel like... Okay, so in reality, the story was developed based on, like, a depression story, which is really funny. But, it was supposed to be, like, oh... you're trapped in the darkness and you have to be your own light. But, like, I thought having the main character be a college kid stuck in depression was, like, too basic. So I didn't have that, and I made it into this, like, crazy story anyway. And it's not even crazy by way. It sounds like, when I say crazy, think of the lady who was standing in, like, the frozen aisle at, like, a Walmart. And her husband took a picture of her, and he's like, oh my god, my wife's so crazy. And she's just sitting there like this with, like, a bag of chips on her head or something like that. It might have been, like, frozen pizza rolls. But, that's what this is. Actually, he's gonna keep walking slowly, and the camera's still gonna pan over. Actually, I think the camera will stop. So, let me take note of that. Cam stops, but he keeps moving. I by no means am a storyboard artist. I just elbowed the mic. I'm not a storyboard artist. I have friends who are, though, and usually I would have them make this and then I'd animate it, because that's, like, what I'm going into. I'm going into post. My friends are going to pre-production, but I have to do it for a project anyway because it's due on 9/11, and that's in 2 days, and I have, like, one whole other storyboard page to get done, and that's, like, 9 different scenes. Ugh. I did this to myself too. Like, I had a whole 2 weeks to do this, and I still waited till last minute. So, like, love it here. Actually, the camera's not going to stop in this scene because I don't want it to. It's going to keep walking until he stops, and then when he stops, it'll stop. Hold on, let me think. Right, so the next scene, I'm going to duplicate the background and duplicate the foreground. Don't you love this EDM music? I hope this other person who's in here loves EDM music, because that's all that I can play, because I don't know what I can get copywritten for or not, and I'm too scared to, like, figure it out. Like, you know the whole thing, like, fuck around and find out? I don't want to do that, so, like, we're not going to. But I know, like, I've watched so many streamers, too, and they all have, like, these cool stream setups. Like, they have, like, the things all around the screen. Like, there's notifications popping up left and right. But, like, there ain't that here, I can tell you that. It's probably going to get to that point eventually, but right now it's just not something I'm looking into, because I just want to do this to do it. Because I knew that was the only way I was going to get my homework done. Oh man. Yeah, I put the playlist. Okay, so they told me to credit the thing in the chat. I'm gonna pin it just because I don't want to be copywritten. But I have a playlist on by the NCS YouTube channel. But someone made a playlist called Songs Without Lyrics, and not to be that person, but it's nice because, yeah, it is probably like YouTube, but okay. It's probably like YouTube, but at the same time, like, I don't know what to play, and I'm not figuring it out in that way. But it's a song, it's like the playlist NCS without lyrics. No, it says Best NCS No Vocal Music Mix 2023. And it's by Luna Sounds on YouTube, I think, because I have YouTube Music, so I'm playing it on YouTube Music. But it just, so 2010, so early 2000s. Oh, they're back. This person keeps coming in and disconnecting, but, like, you know, I understand the struggles of bad Wi-Fi. I'm streaming with Ethernet right now. Oh, they left again. But I'm streaming with Ethernet right now. And, I know this exact song in the background. Exactly. It's, like, nostalgic. But, I'm streaming with Ethernet right now because if I don't, my stream will kick out. I just want to know what this person's up to. Like, this person who keeps jumping in and jumping out. I hope they're, like, enjoying their time watching this, like, super chaos go down. I do want to start playing games on here, too. But there aren't any good games, so if y'all got some recommendations, let me know. And I know Sonic is going to come up because I have a feeling someone's going to type that in the chat. And I'll play Sonic. But I have to see which games are on the PC. Yeah, told you. I love this one person who's just so invested in this. But I'll probably stream again tomorrow. I don't have a set schedule yet because I don't know like what I'm doing. But I'm hoping after a few this will get more comfortable and people will actually enjoy it. You know it's EDM music when you hear like I don't even know what the play The Sims. I would, but I think if I played The Sims, I'd kill everyone. I want to do those Sims challenges to see like how many people can you kill in like an hour. And I don't have The Sims 4 on my computer, but I'm thinking about installing it. I think I have The Sims 2, but I don't exactly know how that game works. Alright, so he's gonna stop in his tracks. And I don't really know how to show him stopping, but I know he's going to. I'm still so curious about this one person who keeps popping in and out. Like, is it the same person? I have to know. Ew, that's weird. Why does the face look like that? I don't know. And no, it does not tell me anything. It just tells me a number. So it's like, oh, you have this many viewers, but it doesn't tell me who's viewing. I think you can only see that from the viewer's side, which I'm kind of curious because I know that when you sent me a screenshot, it popped up. Like, it said there were 4 people there, and I was like, huh. It says viewers, some active viewers and chatters in the community, and then it has a bunch of things next to it in that screenshot you sent. If it isn't the same person, that sucks. I was hoping it would be. That'd be really funny if they were just popping in and out. I like how the entire chat is taken up by one person because no one else is talking. I like how also I start an explanation thinking that the person's gonna stay, and then they leave before it's even done. It makes it so exciting. Excuse me. I'm sure the top of my head looks amazing. The thing is, I don't actually know if you like the camera or not. I know the person in the chat is gonna say they do, but like, is it even worth it? Because like, you're not even looking at my face. You're just supposed to see a screen anyway. No tangents. I know that one person on this playlist is called the Fat Rat, I'm pretty sure, and they make music that's not copywritten, and I just vividly have memories of them from like other YouTube videos from when I was younger. At least I can recycle the walking animation. I don't have to reanimate him every single time. I was hoping to have more energy during these. Alright, so I don't know how long this viewer is gonna stay, but I can tell you I'm animating a storyboard. It's for class. I have a capstone project. I'm a senior in college. Done. That's all you need to know. I don't know if you want me to say anything else, but I don't know how else to explain my project to you either, because it's one of those things that is gonna take a little bit, and I don't know if you're gonna stick around for the entire time. So I can tell you it's about like a planet going dark. I think my log line for it was like, this world goes dark, the sun gets taken away. Which I know is like a completely, reused topic. But you can also hear some amazing EDM if you stick around, because it's the non-copyright sounds YouTube channel, because I don't know what else to play. Dux flies by. Dux is a worm, and he flies, and this character, the fuzzy looking one, is based off of the sprites in not a silent voice, it's a Spirited Away. I don't know why I keep thinking about that, but you can see like my whole storyboard here, and if anything you're just going to be looking at the top of my head, because I wanted to include a face cam if you wanted to see my face, I guess, but I don't know if y'all like it or not. So oh, I know this song. Wait, I have to see. Which song is this? I have to see which one's playing. Oh, it doesn't tell you a list. That's a bummer. But I know the song because I used to listen to it so often as a kid. It was like on replay because it's like so nostalgic. So I'm gonna have... So the character's name is Spess. They don't have a gender. I think I'm just gonna make them go by any pronouns because they don't have a gender. But the worm is a guy. I can say that. And the main villain is like this giant red monster, and it's a woman. So powerful women are really, really out there. And I can show you like beginning, beginning animations, like the concept animations for this. They do all sound so similar. The music's always the same in these types of things. Oh, I don't know this part of the song, but they all sound like the same. This is what I have so far. Usually I have more director's notes, but I can show you like the first version of the storyboard. And in my defense, the first like few scenes are supposed to be in color, so they're supposed to look like this. But then the world like slowly loses color, and that's why what you saw was black and white. But like I have all these like director's notes and like, oh my god, look, pans and actions and oh my god, but like, it's not like that packed. They fucking left anyway. And then it just turns black and white. Oh, there's a whole like streak in this. What's that line part of? Alright, so now we're going to, I guess we can duplicate, yeah, because it's all going to happen in the same, what's the word? The same area. You can see all my other, like, projects. Storyboard, page 1, storyboard, page, god damn, 2, type it right. Ugh, everything has to be matching. This is so tedious. And storyboard, page 3. Look at these organizational skills. So amazing. 4. Okay. So, we don't need any of the director's notes, but I do need a director's note open. We can actually keep, yeah, we can keep these guys here, I think, yeah. So group those, but then we don't need anything above the foreground in any of these. Except we need the ground. Hold on. Fuck. Delete, delete. Now we're just going through and cleaning up because I'm too lazy to create the backgrounds again. Ahaha. Just drawing things. Delete. But work smarter, not harder. That's what they always say. How's that? The blanket. Delete. Oh wait, actually we don't need these either. We don't need the stalactites, oops, in the background. Because they're not necessary. We could delete the group. Lucky this is more discouraging than the actual stream with that company. Because now I can see people come and leave and it's kind of sad. No wait, there's already a floor in this one. I said I'd lean back while doing this too. That way you can at least see more than the top of my head, but I have this awful habit of like scrunching over my work. I wish I could do those super duper long streams, but I really don't know if my attention span would actually like that. Let's put these. Okay. Now we can go through them all and move them. Because I hadn't moved them since. Ugh, stupid. Alright. And technically the floor would stay the same for all of these scenes because he's not moving. The only thing that's moving is probably the worm on the screen. God, storyboarding fucking sucks. I know animating sucks, but oh my fucking god, storyboarding sucks. I hate this. Okay. So, we can move these guys to the top. The very top layer up here. Alright. Now he's gonna stop, stand still, erase them legs. Oh, that's the wrong pen. This is really the artist process. It's so fucking boring, I realize. Because, like, when I was younger, I used to love watching people draw. But, apparently that's not the case nowadays because everyone has, like, an attention span of, like, 5. Like, milliseconds. And the worm's gonna go forward more. I feel like I'm taking notes again, because this is how I take notes in class. It's just me writing and correcting things. You can hear our cat through the wall. Yes, it was Milo. You can hear him through the wall. I don't know why he's screaming. He always screams, but he was quiet for a good chunk of time, so I don't know what's going on now. But my son, he's sad. I'm surprised you can hear him. I didn't think, like, the mic was that sensitive. Excuse me. But let me think. I think I'm gonna finish up this storyboard, and then I'm gonna have to stop because I have work in like half an hour and I would like to eat. In the meantime, you can hear my cat screaming through the wall. The fact that he's louder than the music is just really where it's at, yeah. He really is. He's so loud. Chiron was loud earlier, but like, damn. We can sit, hold on, I can mute the music, hold on. That way we can listen to him, hold up. Can you hear him? What if I turn the microphone up? Hold on, I'll be quiet for a second. Okay, you can't hear him, but I'm peeking, so I'm gonna turn it back down. But he's you could probably still hear him even when the music's not on, but like I wanted to see how sensitive I can make it. Excuse me. I'm so glad that this is professional enough that you can hear both my dog, excuse me, and my cat in the background. He really yowls. I actually have to duplicate this scene anyway. Or at least duplicate this little dude. Move him up. Moving right along, the light on the line. Waits my way. Do 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 do. Damn, he's really going at it. Oh, he's trying to open the door. I hope you heard that too. Okay, so now we're gonna have... We're actually gonna move him forward slightly. Ooh, shit. God damn it. I always do this. Why are we having such difficulties with this? Oh, there you go. He's still trying to open the door. He's very determined. What can I say? He's a very determined little cat. Damn, he's really loud. I feel like such a noob. Alright. Let's move fast forward slightly so that we can make space for whatever's to come. And we're gonna make the camera zoom out slightly. I hope anyone who joins just hears this cat screaming in the background. It would just make this so much better. Alright, so I'm not actually sure how to make these guys walk, which is going to be an interesting thing to start with. So, let's see. They're so jagged anyway, it doesn't really matter how I draw their shape. Okay, and then they have red eyes, because they're in active mode. The screaming cat in the background, along with the EDM music, really sets this one up for success. Damn it. Fuck. Alright, hold on. I always do this. I draw them on the same damn layer and it creates so many issues. Oh, Milo, we can hear you, dude. Don't worry. Yeah, it's okay. We haven't left you. You just can't be out, because when you're out, you eat things, and it's really unfortunate for us. You're very difficult to, not control, but to manage sometimes. Alright. Alright. Oh, there he goes. Trying to open the door again. Actually, we can use the... Let me outline these small areas first. We can use a big brush for this. Oh, he's so sad. Don't worry, he's very loved. He's a very loved cat. He's just so dramatic. He's like the husky of cats. Like, I feel like if you... Because whenever we have food out, he runs to it like he's never eaten before. And he'll, like, take bags of bread. And he's so crazy. He acts like he... Because the thing is... Okay, so we think that he was a stray. But he... Well, we know he was a stray. But we think he might have been, like, one of those house cats that ran out. Because the way he craves and acts around food is so crazy. Like, sir, there's no reason for you to be doing that. Oh, he's still going. Yep. It's funny because my partner, that's technically their cat, but they're always like, I'm always like, oh my god, look, that's your kid right there. That's yours. You got him. And they do that with my, she does that with my, dog, too, but, it's funnier with her cat. Oh, I guess one of the tags I should. There you go. Look at all these tags going on. Alright. Let me think. I'm gonna have to have... I think I'm gonna have Spess jump behind a rock. The only problem is he doesn't have pupils. So I don't know how to make him look over. Let me see, did I even give him eyes in this one? No, I did not. I like stopped. Last frame. Okay, actually I think what I'm gonna make him do is camouflage into the ground. Because it's way easier to draw that. Initially I thought this song was Miku by Hatsune Miku, but it wasn't. Hmm. This looks like Patrick, but with an extra arm. This took me an hour to do. I think about that sometimes. Because I sit here and do all this work and it still takes me like, I'm like, oh, I definitely got further this time than I thought I did. And I never freaking do. Oops. But luckily I found a way for these guys to walk. It took me a little bit to think about it, but I think I know how I want them to walk. And it's by not walking at all. They're just gonna like kind of twist in space. And then I'm gonna have him walk off the screen. This is like such a detailed storyboard. I hope it passes. This is like such a beginner Twitch stream. It's like, it's hilarious and it's so cringy. I don't even know what layers these are on anymore. Ooh, fuck, what the shit? Don't do that. This music sounds familiar too. I really said work smarter, or work harder, not smarter. Now I'm sitting here doing my frickin' project. Ugh. Actually, it's 7:20. I have to, like, stop. Because I have to go. Because I have to get ready for work. But thank you for watching. I'll probably... is okay. Yeah, he stopped. Anyway, I'll probably stream next weekend or some other time this week, but we'll see. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you. Alright. Bye. That's a really bad time for you to join because I'm stopping. But thanks for joining for like the last 30 seconds.